So our next test is determination of Atterberg limits. Now there are three limits, which are liquid limit, plastic limit and shrinkage limit, and these are applicable for fine grained soil. So how to determine the liquid limit? You can see this is known as the Casagrande apparatus, and what you have to do, you take say 50 gram of soil and mix with a certain percentage of water and make it a paste and fill it in this cup. After filling in this cup, you can see there are two types of tools. One is this is the Casagrande tool and this is the ASTM tool. So we can use any one. If we use this one, so like this, you keep the tool and do this movement so that some portion of soil cake is distinguished. So you can see there will be a groove at the center of this cup. And then you rotate with this handle and this cup will be like this, and after doing this, say after 15 or 20 number of these blows, this group will close to each other, and when it is almost 12 mm closing, then you count the number of the blows and also determine the moisture content. So in this way you have to vary the moisture content and determine the number of blows, and that should be between 10 to 40, the number of blows. And after doing all these things, you have to do a graph plotting, that is number of blows versus moisture content. And number of blows will be in the logarithmic scale, moisture content will be in the ordinary scale. And after plotting those things, those points, 5 or 6 points, you will get a straight line. And corresponding to 25 number of blows, that is the liquid limit. From the graph you can obtain that one. So this is liquid limit test. Now next one is the plastic limit test. What is plastic limit? You take some amount of soil, 425 micron passing, mix with water and roll on this hard surface, and when the thickness of this thread is 3 mm, you see whether cracks appearing or not. Then if cracks are appearing, then take the moisture content corresponding to that amount of soil sample and plot, and you take the average of these three, that will be your plastic limit. So for liquid limit also, you do at least 4 to 5 number of sample. For plastic limit, you do at least 3 number of sample. Next is the shrinkage limit. Now what is shrinkage limit? Shrinkage limit is that limit where there is no change in volume of the soil. So volume of the soil will become constant. So how to determine the shrinkage limit? First you saturate the soil so that there is no void space remaining. And after saturation you put it in the oven for 24 hours. So it will be a dry soil pad, and after taking the soil pad, we have to use this expression to calculate the shrinkage limit. Now in this expression you can see there is Vd and Wd. Vd is the volume of the dry soil pad or soil cake, and Wd is the weight. So these two you can determine. Weight you can take from the weight balance, and this Vd you can determine by Markari displacement method, by calculating how much volume of Markari is displaced, and you use this formula to determine the shrinkage limit.
Now we take the soil sample which is passed through 425 micron sieve and some water and make a homogeneous paste like that, thick homogeneous paste. Okay, we mix it well with using spatula. Now this paste we placed in this Casagrande apparatus cup. There is 10 millimeter height of this soil sample. Now, using this Casagrande tools, we put it here. There is a groove. We put it here at the middle in perpendicular position. Okay. Now I hold this groove at this position, perpendicular position, and make a standard groove like that. Okay, in one stroke. Now we rotate this crank at 2 seconds per second, 2 strokes, and when the groove is meeting at least 12.5 millimeter, we will stop. See, there at least 12 millimeter or 12.5 millimeter groove is contacted. So for moisture content, taking the moisture content, we take this meeting portion, we take soil sample from this meeting portion. Okay. Approximately 10 gram soil. This is for moisture content, and now we take the measurement. Here approximately 20 or 19 passing and 20 is coming, so we can take it 20 strokes, reading as a 20 strokes. As per observation table, number of blows for first experiment, number of blows is given. We take it from 20. Container number, we will write the container number here. Weight of the container, and weight of the container plus wet soil in the oven. Okay, taken, and then for dry sample we have to take it, put it in the oven. Then we will get the weight of the container plus dry soil. For this experiment, we have to do this experiment at least 5 times, and the moisture here liquid limit, we will get liquid limit when 25 blows. That is, a graph will be plot. Now we will repeat this test for 5 times, and we will get 5 water contents, and from this value we will plot a graph against number of blows, water content versus number of blows. We get liquid limit for 25 blows. For this plastic limit test, we take this soil sample, again same soil sample for 25 micron seed passing. We take the soil sample and mix it with water and make a paste like that, homogeneous paste like that. Okay, and next we make it a ball, and we have to make a thread similar to this 3 millimeter rod. By rolling this, we have to make a thread similar to this. Now you can see this is a thread like that, and we can see here a crumble. Here a crack is found. So in this portion we have to take the soil sample in a we have to determine the moisture content, so we take the soil sample in this box. We have to repeat this test, same test for 3 times. We will get the plastic limit, water content, and then we average, we will get the plastic limit.